please get off this road, get off
Heard him right there. Dozens of shots ring out during a gunfight between sheriff's deputies and an alleged kidnapper. Tonight at 11, witnesses share their video of the shootout that ended with the 19-year-old suspect dead. Good evening, everybody. I'm CJ Ward. We have team coverage of today's events in Solvang, but first, everybody is putting their efforts into finding the teenager he allegedly kidnapped in Northern California. It all started as an Amber Alert for 15-year-old Pearl Pinson. She's 5'3", about 130 pounds. She has brown hair dyed green and was last seen wearing a gray sweater and black leggings. Now, the search tonight has been expanded to include a huge area from Solano County to Santa Barbara County. Authorities say this man, Fernando Castro, is shown in these photos here driving up Highway 101 in Solvang just before the standoff. That's where a viewer watched him pass by with police in pursuit.
This guy just passed us, almost cut us off. There's 2 or 3 cops chasing him now, right here on the 101 South.
Now, News Channel 3 was the first to break this story. Vicki Nguyen joins us live from Solvang tonight with the latest on this developing story. Vicki.
CJ, the scene definitely has changed. The spectators are gone, but law enforcement, their presence is still here. There's a sheriff's deputy right behind me earlier, and he was checking residents as they entered and exited the area. So law enforcement is here. They have been working with Solano County up in NorCal tonight, and they said that they did receive multiple tips regarding the whereabouts of this 15-year-old girl, Pearl Pinson, and they are heavily investigating the situation. But here's a recap of what went on today.
Shots fired! Dude! Shots fired! Dude, that's like 20 shots.
A death was the result of an intense shootout between an abductor and Santa Barbara County Sheriff's deputies this afternoon in Solvang. Just a day before, 15-year-old Pearl Pinson from Northern California was seen dragged by 19-year-old Fernando Castro. Witnesses say Pearl was bleeding and crying for help. This afternoon, an Amber Alert was issued. Within an hour, a highway patrol officer spotted Castro driving on Highway 101.
The suspect vehicle was being pursued by CHP. It exited in Buellton. Santa Barbara County Air Support was providing critical information, air surveillance, letting dispatch and letting law enforcement know where this vehicle was located.
Running in the trailer park. Oh, shots fired! Shots fired! Shots fired!
Deputies followed Castro into a Solvang neighborhood where he crashed his car. Nearby residents heard the gunfire exchange between Castro and the officers as he forced his way into a woman's home.
Well, we got a phone call from my aunt that the guy almost ran her over. So we showed up here, and then when we got here, 20 shots were fired. We were recording live stream on Facebook, and they were backing us up. They were screaming to back up. They were backing everybody up. So we backed up, and then more shots were fired.
Castro was confirmed dead by Solano and Santa Barbara County Sheriff's deputies. And again, Pearl Pinson is still missing, so authorities are looking for her. They've set up a toll-free number, a tip line for her. It's 707-784-1963. If you have any information about her whereabouts, please call that number or alert authorities by calling 911. Live in Solvang, Vicki Nguyen, News Channel 3.
Okay, thank you, Vicki. And witnesses to